Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to the channel. We are here with some more Rome 2 for you today. We have a nice 3v3 siege battle that I am involved in. I was playing as Epirus. It's quite an old replay, but I thought I'd bring it out, shed some light on it, and it was quite a close one, so definitely worth sticking around to see how this one goes. As you can see, it starts with a very quick sally. We have some Thessalian cav here trying to catch some heavy horse, and I mean, the heavy horse is giving them an opportunity to charge into the rear and get a nice early charge in there. So I mean, as they fight through the forest. So yeah, that is a nice start to the battle for the defenders, which are made up of myself and two other members of the Discord. So if you'd like to join the Discord and get involved in some siege battles with myself and some other subs, then feel free to join. The link is down below in the description. Always great to have you there. As some, it looks like some Oathsworn are joining the fight, and you can see another charge there. That's got to be by the Swaby cavalry. This is some noble riders getting sent in, and already the cavalry, the heavy horse here, breaking. And what's coming in here? We've got some night hunters. So these are a guerrilla unit. These can spawn outside the walls, and they're already going after slingers by the looks of it. So that's a good target to take out. Missiles are always handy to kill in a siege. So as you can see here, they're getting cut down left, right, and center. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content at the moment. If you are, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support. And as you can see, they use the sailing cav. I think they're trying to go for the giant blister here, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to reach it. But yeah, I am playing with a drunk Norwegian, and I'm also playing with well, Killian, but it's also known as the Dodgy Gob. So one of my, or both actually, both mods on my server that are playing today. And yeah, this is quite an old one. So old that Killian's name is not Dodgy Gob. But yeah, so I mean, definitely worth sticking around to see how this one goes, because it definitely comes down to the last few men, as I remember. Spear Nobles, here we go. These guys are going to be absolutely mincing all my cavalry in here, and they also sent over, like, Kush sent armored desert cavalry all the way around from his like little spot over here. He's not even really like moved anything forward. But as you can see, I'm still desperately trying to get this artillery piece, which I have routed, but I think I was going in trying to get maybe the archers. I do not know, really. I was just causing havoc, and as you can see, I'm nearly out of cavalry, getting focused down. But yeah, so we have Swaby, we have Galatia, and we have Epirus defending. We have Arverni here today, Kush, and Nabatea attacking. So we have two desert forces being aided by a Gallic ally, and we're here at Zama Augusta, as you can see. So we don't often see this map on Rome 2, but yeah, you can see we've got a massive aqueduct going through, which kind of is an obstruction to the defenders, actually, I'd say, because look at this, having arc arrows all the way over this like one wall and then onto the next. So it's quite an issue there. You can see Shota Warriors now landing. So I am facing Nabatea. It should be a fairly even match. I mean, Nabatea's not got the greatest of units. Like, I wouldn't say they were a great attacking army. I'd say they were better defense. Swaby looks like he's taking on his ally across the Rhine. It's the Arverni, and you've got the Galatia here facing, well, I guess the most Asian out of the three. Actually, well, Nabatea is equally as Asian, but yeah, I guess. He's facing Kush, basically, is what I'm getting at. He's facing Kush. And Kush is taking the time to throw jabbies with his Shota Warriors down onto the defenders on his. So, I mean, luckily Galatia's set up his Celtic tribes and so just some cannon fodder. Just going to take the initial jabbies, as you can see here. Yeah, these Celtic tribes were not doing so great against these Shota Warriors. I'm surprised that, I mean, I'm not surprised they're losing, but I'm surprised they're getting beaten so easily, because Shota Warriors are only like good at taking out armor. Their armor piercing is really good, but these Celtic tribesmen, as you can see, they're lacking in armor. And it also looks like Nabatea is going along this wall. So, I mean, it looks like Galatia may need some support from myself as Epirus. I don't know whether I'll provide it, but I'm quite busy at the moment just dealing with this wall issue. I mean, these Rakim Palace Guard are coming off the wall. There's more Rakim Palace Guard up here. And they're going to actually put a ram into the gate, which is kind of surprising. Don't usually see people use rams, but, I mean, well, here we go. And you can see some archers firing off here, some Nabatean heavy archers there, trying to focus down my my Cretan archers. Not a bad target to go for. Both pretty solid, but I'd expect the Cretans to win that in a one-on-one. And you can see here we have some Royal Peltasts dealing with the Rakim Palace Guard. I expect the Royal Peltasts will probably win this, mainly because the Rakim Palace Guard's like pulling through. They've not even lost a single man. Jeez. But I mean, yeah, these Royal Peltasts are, I mean, they're swords, put it like that. They're heavy melee. I'm surprised they're actually not very heavy. But hey. And now we've got noble swords that are going to knock down a hole in the gate. I don't know why he's doing this. He's already got like enough men like off the walls. But yeah, you can see these archers causing a lot of issues, damaging my units here. And I mean, it also looks like now I'm going to have to start firing units like Cretan archers onto the wall here to try and hit some of these noble swords, which is just so well chevroned up. These guys are silver chevrons. And yeah, Galatia's now having to deal with Nabatea as well. Has Swaby started his assault? I do believe... Oh, not Swaby. Has Arverni started his assault on Swaby? No. Arverni's taking his time. Arverni is taking his time. I guess his sally out kind of like scared him off a little bit. He's lost quite a bit, but... I mean, well, not actually. He's lost like his missiles, but... he's also, I mean, got Gallic hunters, so I mean, we can't really see them at the moment. They are very good at hiding. They've got those guerrilla abilities. And, I mean, it looks like they're knocking a hole in the wall here, or they look like they were. 18%. I don't know if they still are. Might be going to put it somewhere else. But they are putting up a tower here. They need to be careful if they're going to knock a hole here and put a tower there. They need to be a little bit careful about that. I'll be thinking put a hole, like, somewhere here. I mean, it does deny these... It means these Nabateans have to go off over here. But, you're kind of holding this area here. Like, holding all these units in place. If you just put a hole here, you can get, like, either side. But yeah, the attackers certainly look like they're doing quite well to start with. Look like they're having a bit of joy. I mean, I don't know how these Rakim Palace Guard have got behind the Royal Peltas, but they have. I guess, like, maybe they just, like, the unit got dragged through. Sometimes if you, like, position yourself too close to the wall, then the AI will just pull the unit through, whether you like it or not. But, I mean, yeah, these Etruscan Hoplites and Royal Peltas aren't liking this one bit. I mean, I actually killed this unit here, and I'm now turning onto the gate. And it looks like Nabatea is quite happy to just carry on sending stuff through the gate. He's got these elite Rakim Palace Guard, his best units, and he's like just letting them get killed. Kind of a shame to see. It is a bit of a mess in here. Bit of a mess. But yeah, so I mean, look at that. Another unit going in. This is Noble Swords going in this time. But I mean, how many more Rakim Palace Guard he's got? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, these thorax actually. Yeah, he's got 3 more then, okay. And he's got some pikes. Pikes could be useful. But, like, spamming out the spears is all well and good, but they're just not good. Spears aren't great on the attack. It's why I find Nabatea is a better defensive force. I mean, he's got all his swords, like, clustered in here. They're actually pretty damn clustered. Some pikes over here would be quite helpful, but I mean, I guess maybe Nabatea's got this covered with his archers. But yeah, some pikes in here would really quickly rout this stuff. And Swaby's sending up more troops here. I mean, they've cleared out this area here, this first wave. They need to be careful. He's actually sending Berserkers first. Wow, it's a very elite unit to send in early on. Don't want them to get focused down by archers. Yeah, I mean, Armenia's still taking... not Armenia. Arverni is still taking his time getting up here. He's just about setting up the first troops. He's been putting a hole in this wall here, which is instantly going to be defended by some Wodenad spears of Swaby. These angry Germans are ready to defend. They don't look so angry at the moment. I won't lie. But yes, it looks like... I mean, it looks like everything is well contained at the moment by the defenders. They're just coming off the walls. They're getting, like, contained everywhere. I mean, Kush has the most likely chance of breaking through. He's got the best troops for the job. You can see here, these Galatian Legionnaires, which are usually, we've seen in so many past videos, are so good at losing to the Armored Shoto Warriors. No surprise. These guys have just got such good armor piercing. It is nasty to see them in action. And more like Legionnaires being thrown in to just hold these guys back. I think it's 2 units of Shoto. Oh no, 1 unit Shotel and then 1 armored. And you can see Royal Kushites now getting onto the wall as well. These guys will be focusing down into reserves. I mean, they're actually shooting these Celtic slingers. It's not a bad idea. But I would certainly be shooting like the units just that are like right directly below you. Just ping them down. Yeah, these Royal Kushite troops are like... I think they're like a hybrid unit. They're both like women and men in it. Just focus down there. Focus down there. And they've got more Shoto Warriors coming up. Armored this time. We've burnt through all their normal Shoto Warriors. And now they've got like Disciples of Atapenmak left and pikes. Okay, so Kush has brought pikes as well. So I think... Well, I mean, we've certainly not got enough pikes to stop all of them then. Because we've got 2 barbarian factions and 1 Hellenic against... Well... 1 sort of Hellenic, but it's also sort of a Hellenic Arabian, and then just an African unit which can bring pikes. As you can see over here, we're back fighting in this gateway. And these Royal Peltas have just been fighting on so long. I think this might be the second wave of Royal Peltas. There's more. The Etruscans are still in here. These guys have been in here a long time. The pikes aren't even looking the right way. It's always a good thing. Focus them down. But yes, they will start to gain some ground now because the pikes are here to support. It's so hard to tell the difference between the two because, like I said, Nabatea sort of looks Hellenic himself. And you can see pikes now being sent up by Epirus. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like I've not been calling Epirus Epirus the entire game. I feel like I've been calling it something else. I don't know why. It just, when I said it then, it just sounded like, oh, I've not said that word in a while. And then makes me just like rethink, have I actually been called it Epirus the entire game? I can't remember. Have the mind of a goldfish. Forget everything after about 2 seconds. And they're focusing fire with their archers on this catapult, or this ballista, which is just a waste of ammo. If you're going to do anything, just burn it. But yeah, they've got some Celtic slingers here that are firing on it, I think. It must be them, or there's some other shots coming from there, from the forest, which would make it out to be those Gallic hunters that we've yet to see. You can see Oathsworn coming up. There's a lot of Oathsworn here. It's a very elite army coming from Arvern. It's going to be interesting to see whether Swaby can hold them back. I mean, he's got a lot of sword masters. These guys are pretty good. I think they can go hand to hand with an Oathsworn if given the right situation. I mean, they definitely should have taken out, they could have taken out a general early on, in the sallies, and that would have been great, but it's not the case. What's this Oathsworn here getting focused on? Jeez, this Oathsworn over here has just been focused on the wall. It's been left, and the player's been AFK, I think. I just lost a whole unit of Oathsworn for nothing. These longbow hunters have decimated it. Jeez. Oh, huge chain route. Huge chain route. Galatian legionnaires all routing, and it looks like Celtic tribesmen all around to these Kushite troops. And now you can see, and the Arverni are down here with Oathsworn. You can see Swordmasters getting ready. They're setting up, and we've got more oh no, these Berserkers. Oh, we should send these Berserkers into the flank. Flank these guys hard. You might do a lot of damage there. I mean, they're just, oh no, they're going to go this way. Oh god. They're going to charge in the back of this armored show, so that's not a bad idea. So watch this charge. In they go. Those angry Germans. They're going to get plenty of kills, I'm sure. They've killed bears. Their uniform says it. It's all they're wearing is a bear coat. They must have killed them. I like how every elite unit in a Total War game, if it's a Berserker unit, it has to have a bear. They have to have a bear coat on. Poor bears. They're always the ones suffering in Total War. What am I on about? it's clearly been a weird day. Just going on about bears and how they are the losers really in Total War. But yeah, you can see here these noble swords go around the side. They're actually flanking these Royal Peltas, looking the wrong way. These pikes are still in fairly good condition. 96. They lost a fair amount. How these? Oh no, this is Thorio Spears. This Keen Palace Guard's definitely got. I don't know. It looks like it's pulled through, but I don't know. The unit flag is on the wrong side of the pike unit, so it must have pulled through. But you can see Nabatea is having a hard time against Epirus or myself. I've got plenty of reserves. I've got loads of Royal Peltas left. I've got Thoros Spears left. Just plenty of stuff left. I think I've got a pike unit reserve. I'm starting to transfer a few things over this way. You can see you've got pikes now moving in this direction. Could really try and contain them in this little corner here. That would be really good. Now is the time for Galatia. Focus these guys down in the rear. They're showing their rear. Oh, no, he's shooting these units here. That's not a good idea. Shoot these ones. You can rout these guys so quickly. Free up this Galatian Legionnaire. Just get some rear shots off. Oh, I beg. And there you go. Everything's broken in this breach here. Or in this gate. And that's it. That's all they've got there. And now there's transferring stuff across. I mean, Kush had his scythe chariots over here for some reason. Kind of bizarre. Rakim Palace Guard all setting up waiting. But it looks like they've got not a ballista. A huge onager. Large onager here. They're going to probably put a hole in a wall over here. You can see they're already tried to put a hole here. 94%. They're actually going to succeed. Don't know why I said try. They've succeeded. And now this area is very much opened up. And they need to be careful because they could probably get through here. This little gap here in the line. And Zamas Augustus' walls have been breached. This used to be a Dacian settlement. It looks very Roman now. I like how they use the Roman variant instead of the barbarian variant. And I mean, it looks like the walls have been lost over here as well for Swaby. And it looks like Swaby's basically going to probably have to hold this line here with the Swordmasters. I mean, they can flank around here. Needs to be careful. Swaby looks like he's running out of troops. He's already dedicated a lot to help Galatia. And he's, because he thought Arverni's taking this merry old time. And he was taking his merry old time. But it actually worked in his favor. And now these Woodnut Spears getting flanked. They have to fighting, like, look at this. They're actually winning this fight against Spear Nobles. Mainly because they're getting shot in the back by these Longbow Hunters, which is a really nice angle. But now they're going to get flanked these Woodnut Spears by Oathsworn. So they might be over. Their lives may be over. But yeah, these Woodnut Spears are actually really good. They're for their price and, like, yeah, just for how well armored they are. They actually will hold up against most stuff, given the chance. Certainly with archer support. And there you go, you can see all these Gallic Hunters have just appeared out of the forest. They never got run down by all that Thessalian cavalry. Now they're going to just wreak their havoc on these Swordmasters here. Weakening them up before the infantry goes in, which is not a bad idea. Like, why not? It's going to work, probably. Gives you that little bit of advantage. And you can see here Kush winning in this fight again. Again, he's just got, like, the archer support. Like, these archers got some really nice angles. Something that possibly Galatia hasn't done as much. Like, trying to get those angles properly, but he's certainly fighting hard, and he's now breaking over here, which is not a good sign. I mean, we've got Noble Swordsman here losing. And you can see these Thorough Spears I sent up onto the wall to take out archers. I was trying to take out stuff on the wall. I think I was going after, oh yeah, I was going after all these Kushite archers and these Nabatean archers, but I got stopped by the Rakim Palace Guard here. And yeah, that kind of little escapade kind of ended just there and then. That would have been really big. If I could take out all these archers, like, along the line, there's literally nothing defending all these archers. And, yeah, like, Kush has nothing really could send to support. So I was like, well, that would have been a really good play. But it was not going to happen. And I think I decided not to send it anymore that way because, well, I see that Nabatea is opening a hole in the wall here. Is it 12% now? Oh, no, it's not. It's at 63%. And, yeah, if he opens this breach in the wall here, I mean, he might kill his Rakim Palace Guard doing this. He needs to be careful. But, yeah, he will basically just be able to get in this way. So I'll have to send more troops as Epirus that way. I mean, I should really be sending troops anyway. I'm, like, probably the freshest of the defenders. Probably along with Swaby. But Swaby's having a hard time now. His Swordmasters are hard-pressed. On this long line of Swordmasters. These poor, poor men. Look at them. They're defending this statue. Defending the statue. It's not even their gods, but they're defending him. And there you can see cavalry getting pushed in. It looks like some heavy horse. Hopefully that's not a general. No, it's not. It is just that heavy horse unit. You can see longbow hunters getting sent in as well. And they're now breaking. They're sending in literally everything as Swaby. I mean, Swaby's got 2 units in reserves here of Berserkers. He should probably send them forward because, I mean, he's committed so much already. Like, you might as well commit everything and try and win. Like that. I mean, balance power, I'd say, is still very close. I mean, maybe slightly in favor of the defenders, but I'm not sure. Possibly because Nabatea's done so much work, but I mean, Kush is just could easily turn that around. They've got, like, the implements that they could do it quite easily. They've got pikes, they've got those showtails. It's a nasty mix you got there. I mean, and obviously Arverni's, like, basically untouched. He's blobbing up a little bit though. He needs to be concerned about that. He needs to just keep an eye that he doesn't blow up too much. I mean, you can see here, look at this. Galatia's now throwing all of his archers in this direction. And we've got Swaby sending back Swordmasters. They need to be careful about this because they've just allowed a general to get inside. And I mean, there's pikes here set up ready. Epirus is, like, prepared to, well, set up archers here. Well, not archers, pikes, and just prepare for any sort of assault down here. This is kind of like the new line of defense. But there needs to be something set up here. So it looks like there's going to be some royal peltasts. And here we go. We've got units in the wall here. Pikes ready to stop any sort of flank going on. I mean, the pikes are engaged at the moment. They're getting engaged by the flanks here. So that's not good. Not good at all. Let's watch this duel. Let's see who's going to win this. I'm supporting Epirus. Maybe because I'm fought as Epirus. And there you go. What is happening there? I think... Oh, yeah, the Royal Peltasts are now taking over, and the pikes are kind of pulling out. And there you go. It's kind of to allow this unit to come in here. These Rakim Palace Guard I knew wanted to come inside, so I was like, right, we'll send them in. Let them come in, and then I sent my Royal Peltas to come and deal with it. But they might get flanked here. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, we are seeming to be winning this. I mean, the Armor Show Warriors losing there. I mean, they're winning. That's not so good. It's going to be hard to say. It's hard to really say. There's such a blob, a mess of troops in there. It is truly, like, hard to tell. I mean, actually, them pulling out, that's not good, because that's going to mean the flank of the pikes is available. These pikes need to move forward a little bit, force back the Nabateans. And the Galatians are getting surrounded, so they're definitely going to lose. Surrounded by Rakim Palace Guard on one side and Armor Shotels on another. That is a nasty combination. Nasty combination, indeed. And there you go. We see these Royal Peltas like pushing up. They're going to try and face these Kushite pikes. They believe they can take them out. 63, they might be able to. I don't know if these guys have missiles. If they do, that's really good. But if not, then yeah, they have. They've got their Javis out. They need to fire. They really need to fire. They might actually clash with these guys and get a nice, easy, yeah. Just like that. These Kushite pikes aren't ready. They might actually have a good chance of taking these pikes out. Look at that, losing decisively. That's a huge win for the defenders. They're just going to take out a pike unit like that, probably. These guys are like, yeah, not set up. And actually, no! Epirus, why did you fall back? I guess maybe he's going to throw Javis. Yeah, he's going to throw Javis. Shouldn't have bothered. Should just wait for the more elite unit. Or not the more elite. The fuller unit to do that. And you can see here, Swaby's in a real bit of a trouble here. What have we got here? We've got Berserkers now in here. They're winning. Like, decisively. Jeez. These guys are madmen. Absolute madmen. The bear men. Doing their bit. And they're actually falling back. They're, oh no, they're turning around to fight these archers. Oh, that's a strange decision. They're probably going to take in the archers anyway. Yeah, they're going to chop them down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're out of control. They're out of control. What's else in here? Swordmasters, they're surrounded. Well, actually, they're not surrounded. They're just getting... don't know if they're getting shot by their own men, which might be the case. I don't know. But they're losing the fight. Put it like that. They are losing this fight. Barbarians against barbarians. And they need to be careful. They've got a general in here now. He's got Swordmasters as a general unit as Swaby. It's not a bad idea, but it's going to be careful. Got to be really careful. I mean, you've got lots of stuff stacked up ready to defend against Kush. Probably need to take the offensive to Kush, I think, before, like, Nabatea sends the rest of the troops. He's quite... I wouldn't say... I don't know. He's not being as aggressive as he could possibly be. Here we go. He's sending in the rest of his stuff. His Cataphracts, his Rakim Palace Guard. He's got more Thorax Pikes. Jeez, this is going to be an issue. You can see here, these guys are losing in the breach. That's a big win for the defenders again. It's still so close. I'd say it's... Yeah, I still wouldn't say it's, like, changed much as the balance of power, but they need to be careful. Like, the defenders, they can't allow, like, all these units to get inside and, like, all, like, join up. Basically, it looks like Glacier and Swaby are going to be taking out this. It looks like it's basically down to Epirus to defend here. Like, this whole front. If anything, we just need to hopefully take out, like, Arverni really quickly with minimal losses, and then, like, the remains of Glacier and Swaby can turn around and help face Kush and Nabatea. Whether that will work, who knows. Arverni may just pull out the bag and defeat these two, and then that really leaves me in an issue of being surrounded, which is slowly becoming a bit of the case. You can see here, oh, the cavalry's going to charge. It's going to get a nice charge as well. Yeah, that was an okay charge, actually. That was pretty good. I'll give them that. Yeah, those Royal Peltas are going to be pretty roughed up. You can see the next units going in, kind of cut these guys down. Yeah, that's not good. That was like a unit that had like over 100 men. It's now down to 67. And those Cataphracts lost 0 men. Oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Well done by them. You can see we're trying to shoot the Kushite general. Trying to take him out. It's a bit cheesy, but you got to do what you got to do at this point to win. And I mean, Kush, I think, is still the main issue. He's got a lot of... well, he's not got a lot, but he's got, like, pikes. And he's still got some... I think he's still got some... oh, God. Why can't I name them? Shota Warriors. That's the one. And we've got some Royal Peltas now coming over. This is a reserve unit of mine. I think I had it, like, positioned around here. Swung it around to come and help the fight here. And you should be able to win this fight, really. I mean, these are... Oh, no, then maybe not. They're getting focused in the side now by Gallic Hunters. Oh, don't tell me this. Yeah, these guys... I mean, we'll just get rid of the foliage for a second. Yeah, they've got a clean line of sight here. Directly into the flank. And that is going to probably be a big, big win for them. You can see, yeah, losing decisively. Or losing. That's not good. Anyway, we'll put the foliage back on. I mean, it's going to be close. It's going to be really close over here. I mean, they're literally dragging each other like into the ground. I don't even... They've not even lost their general yet. Come on. Oh, 30 men left in the unit, and it's still like... The general's not died. Wow. And now we've got a Glacier general in here. Glacier nobleman. Now in the fight. So Glacier's really throwing all or nothing in now. You can see that these Royal Peltast... Yeah, they're not having a good time. They're getting forced back by the pikes. Clearly, it's the point that the pikes died in here. And I mean, they're getting, like, anything is survived here is getting hammered and anviled by the desert cataphracts. It's turning into a bit of a issue. And you can see the balance of power has shifted now in favor of the attackers. It is seriously close now. Got Disciples of Atapenmak in here. They're doing their bit. Now there's lions. We've had the bear men, now it's the lion men. They're kind of pulling through. That's definitely a pull through there. That's not okay. Kush shouldn't really be doing that, but hey. If you're going to have to win like that, that's fine. Makes your victory a little bit less honourable, but you can live with it. And there you go. I was trying to catch out these thorax pikes of Nabatea. Trying to get that win. If you can get those pikes out of the game, then that could be huge. I have to get this cavalry off the field as well. There's 71 men left. Still a bit of an issue. I've got a lot of units over here supporting. I think we're just trying to focus down pikes. I mean, we're doing okay. 65 of them left. These Disciples at Atapenmak as well. Getting pretty beaten up. They've not got much missile block, I don't think, so they get like hit quite easily. So we'll see what we can do there. But we are desperately going to need all our reserves here. I mean, this pike unit here is in that issue where it's like, do I pull out of the street? If I pull out of the street, well, the attacker, sorry, can just run rampage. But I'm desperately needed over here because there's a pike unit here that needs taken out. I mean, I'm trying to do my best to surround it. I mean, it doesn't help that there's still Disciples at Atapenmak, Shota warriors left. It is a bit of an issue, but you can see my generals now coming up. So we've got lots of Royal Peltasts in the area trying to help out. And back over at Swaby's side, it is like neck and neck. Any side could win this. My Royal Peltast died pretty quickly, mainly because of those Gallic hunters getting sent in. But yeah, this is just going down to the wire. These two guys are just going to wipe each other out. Wipe each other out. And there you go. Looks like those Oathsworn break to the general. And now this Swordmaster unit needs to get around and flank. It needs to flank. I mean, actually, it might need to go in here and hold these longbow hunters, like, are an issue. No, go in. You can take these guys out. They definitely could win this fight. I mean, that's why I'm holding this flank here, just so they can win. Oh, I sent my troops in. I don't know if that was a great idea. These pikes yeah, these pikes are probably going to win. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I did this. I have no idea why. Why did past self do this? I mean, I'm fighting pikes. It's never going to end well. I mean, it's not a massive pike unit. It's possibly my reasoning. I don't know. But yeah, you can see again here. Look at this. Kushite general pulling through. Hopefully he gets killed for that. I really hope he gets killed for that. And yeah, Arvoni's actually going to win this fight now because, well, mainly because the Swordmaster unit pulled out. He definitely could have won and killed all these units. That's so annoying. Like, these Berserkers have been left to their own devices. And this man stood on like a pile of bodies. These are all, oh no. There's literally all the men he killed. Like, this guy's now taking over. He's like standing on all the pile of men he's killed. Getting the high ground. And he got a kill. Make another little mound. And yeah, you can see these guys are out of control. They're going to probably go to the last man. And yeah, these Disciples of Atapenmak starting to win this fight here. Doesn't help that, like I said, the Kushite generals pulled through. I don't know whether I mean, you probably could have, but maybe not. And look, you can see this Swordmaster say, oh, they're going to get a nice jabby throw. That's a nice kill, though. That's probably got Kush's general. Yeah, general dead. Excellent. So well done by Swaby. I mean, he's probably sacrificed his flank, but he's killed off Kush's general, which is huge. But the balance power is so far in favor of the attackers now. It's not looking good. We've got these pikes here that are pushed up. They're killing these cavalry, but they're getting flanked by infantry of all sorts here. And that's not so good. So they're in a real, again, in another sticky position. What do? Do you turn around, face the infantry, which is killing you? Or do you get hammered and anviled by cavalry? Well, do you face the cav and save yourself getting hammered and anviled, but like stabbed in the back? Or do you get hammered and anviled and face the infantry? And it looks like they're going to face the infantry. I mean, the cavalry's nearly all gone. Actually, it's not. It's 35 men left. That's a serious amount of cavalry left. I mean, are they going to try and take out my general? It's 109 men. Possible. I would definitely go for the pikes again if I was Nabatea. I mean, it's possible. It's doable. With a pike unit left, we still have the chance. You always got to have belief that there's a chance. But yeah, you're going to see a nice charge here by cavalry. The pikes turn at the last minute, trying to catch out these cavalry. And he's actually not done a bad job catching it out. I say he, it's me. We've done a good job, though, those pikes have. And yeah, they're killing actually quite a lot of these guys. He's not pulling them out, which is kind of surprised. Nabatea needs to do this. He doesn't want to lose his cataphracts. Gives him some mobility. Yeah, these guys are just getting chopped down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Look at them just poking them along like, move! This isn't your area. Poke, poke. Oh, and there they go, dead. Yeah, that unit was 35. It's down to 13. Just need to surround as many of these guys as possible. But now Royal Kushites are in combat against us. And these guys aren't bad in combat. And they're losing. They're going to wave the pikes. It's not good. My general's still alive. He's still doing his bit. He needs to get in there and aid his pikes. He needs to get up here and support. Now we've got the general. We've got swordmasters in here. If Kush just breaks, that'll be huge. Like, Kush's general's dead. And he has the majority of the men left. And then if we can get Nabatea's general, that is big as well. But it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. If Glacier had 1 or 2 units, oh god, it would be good if you had some legionnaires now. Or just like, I'll even take a Thoros Spear at this point that's free. It's literally coming down to the wire. Just Syrian archers holding these guys back, and they're not even doing a good job. Not even doing a good job. Oh, no. Nabatean archers, I think these guys I don't know, they kind of like pulled out of the combat. The pikes are reorganized. They're now surrounding these disciples at Adepenmac. I'm just like, well, if we can free up the general again, then we have 2 units free and we can do stuff. But yeah, it's a rough one. It's a really rough one. And now I'm getting surrounded with just about every unit of Kush in here. I can't really show that. It's a terrible angle. There you go. You can see these archers coming in. They're probably going to break those pikes yet. The pikes broke. Now it's not going to be too long till the general breaks, you imagine. It's just everything's gone. And that's going to be the battle by the looks of it. It's literally come down to what is in here. And yeah, it looks like the attackers are going to win. We did a really good defense, but it wasn't quite enough. I don't know whether Swaby going over to take out, not take out the rest of Arverni wouldn't have been enough. But, I mean, taking out Kush's general, it's kind of hard to say. You would have taken out a general either way. Oh, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. But well done to all the players, both attackers and defenders. All was a really, really good battle. And yeah, we'll just end the replay and have a look at the end result. So, like I said, I was playing as Epirus. My cavalry just got no kills. It would have been better to just bring more infantry, I think, looking in hindsight. Only getting not even getting well, they're just about getting 30 kills between them. Wow, that is pretty damn poor. But yeah, my general got 219 kills, sorry. My archer's getting 211 kills. My slinger's getting 65 kills. I might have just brought some more archers or some javies, might have been a better idea. Then my pike's getting, one of them getting 341 kills. It's insane. The other one only getting 72 kills, which is a bit more disappointing. My Etruscan hoplites getting 97 kills. My Royal Peltas ranged obviously massively. Some getting 77, some getting 172. And my Thoros Spears getting 24, sorry, and 86 kills, which is not that great. But they're Thoros Spears, they're not that great anyway. Then we have the Drunk Norwegian, who's playing as Swaby. His Swordmasters getting 284 kills, it's not too bad. His cavalry not getting that many kills. Maybe it wasn't really worth bringing. I mean, we did rout the Arverni catapult, but I don't know whether it was worth it. I mean, but then it re-rallied anyway, so again, definitely wasn't worth it. And then we got Longbow Hunters here. 155, the best one. I mean, quite a lot of them doing quite well. His Berserkers bringing 4 of them 198 kills and 235, so they were definitely worth it, some of them. This one didn't do so well. Don't know why that happened. Then his his Night Hunters, sorry, 92 kills and 40 kills. These guys did okay on the Sally. Certainly did better than the Cav. And then his Swordmasters 121, 191, so that's not too shabby. And then his Wadnaz Spears are getting 74 kills, so not bad there. Then we have Killian, who's playing as Galatia. His Galatian Nobleman getting 119 kills. His Celtic Slingers getting 47. His Archers getting 161. His Tribesmen getting only 11 kills, like the best one. Definitely should have just brought some better stuff. So some better infantry. Instead of certainly upgrading these Legionnaires to triple gold. Just wasn't worth it. They only got 160 kills, which is not bad, but it's not amazing. These guys might as well just got some better spears. They're pretty damn good on their own anyway without chevrons, as you can see. 149 without chevrons, nearly as good as these Galatian Legionnaires with 194 kills. So, which was the best one in this case. So yeah, I mean, that was probably the only advice I'd say on changing that roster. Apart from that, it's pretty damn good. And then we've got Mr. Lixuren, and then he was playing as Arvoni. He had a bit of a rough start with a bit of a sally, but in the end, he managed to play his part in taking out Swaby and helping in the flank. His general here getting 143 kills. His archers getting 168, which is not bad at all for Gallic Hunters. His Oathsworn 278, 222, some really good kills there with Oathsworn. And then his Spear Nobles getting 184, which is not too shabby either. Then we have Vesselond, who is playing as Kush. His general getting pretty low kills, but getting sniped pretty early. His side chariots again getting the same, kind of just getting killed off by archers. His archers though getting 233, 224, 193. Did some excellent work there. His armor show to warriors 487 kills, all of them getting to the hundreds. But yeah, that's no surprise there. These guys do work. His disciples of Adepenmac getting 234, 283. His pikes getting 226. And his show to warriors getting 194. As you can see, he got the most kills by far out of any player in the game. So well done to him. And then we have Neolas here, who's playing as Nabatea. His general getting 176 kills, and he has like a load of health left. I wonder if he's just running down men, possibly. His Cataphract's getting 94 kills. His archers only getting 93. They kind of got absolutely wasted by my archers. Then his Noble Swords here getting 167. They're okay, but they're just not that great, these guys. It's a shame. His Thorax Pikes getting 158, which is not too shabby. And then his Rakim Palace Guard getting 154, which again is not too awful, but they're just... Nabatea is just better to bring on the defense and the attack. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Rome 2 battle, or siege battle. If you did, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, bye for now.